anyone care to make a motion? Thank you, Mr. Havey. Is there a second? Thank you, Mr. Bissett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the agenda is approved.
You were provided a copy of the board meeting minutes of July 9th. At this time, we need a motion to approve those minutes.
Legislator Rumpfelt makes the motion, seconded by Legislator Fanton. Any additions or corrections to those minutes? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And those minutes are approved. At this time, I'd like to invite United States Army Sergeant Shane Scott to the front of the room, please. We certainly appreciate the Sergeant coming and leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance today. I'd like to talk a little bit about Shane's service. Shane entered active duty in May of 1997 and was discharged in January of 2005. His primary specialty was supply sergeant, though he was cross-trained as an infantryman. Basic training was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, with advanced individual training at Fort Lee, Virginia. Fort Lewis, Washington was one of his active duty stops, as well as 101st Airborne at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and Bamberg, Germany. He was deployed to Iraq and Kuwait in support of Operation Enduring Freedom, as well as in Kosovo during the Macedonian conflict. In all, he participated in over 25 combat missions while in the Middle East. Military schooling is primary leadership development course, Germany Head Start course, combat service support control systems, and unit level supply course. Medals and accommodations earned by the Sergeant include the Army Commendation Medal, which he received twice, Army Achievement Medal awarded 4 times, National Defense Service Medal, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Good Conduct Medal awarded twice, the NATO Medal, Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon, Army Service Ribbon, M16 Expert Badge, Driver, and Mechanical Badge. Like so many of our veterans in Allegheny County, his service continued after he left. Virgil Giglio is giving him memories of tornado in 2012. Shane continues to serve the community with Morrison Hayes Post 702 of the American Legion and the Frank B. Church Veterans of Foreign Wars Choice of 2530, as well as the Wellsville Benevolent Protected Order of Elks membership. That's 1485, included as past exalted leader. He's a member of the Wellsville News Club. Shane, on behalf of Allegheny County and those present, we want to thank you for your service to our country, recognize your continued commitment to Allegheny County through all your good works here, and on behalf of the legislature, I want to offer you this certificate in grateful appreciation of your service to our country, as well as this honor pin from Allegheny County. Thank you very much. So I know our state and federal representatives want to provide you something as well, and if you'd like to share a few words with us.
Good afternoon. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. Almost 30 years ago, I graduated from Belfast, New York. I made the decision to serve our great country. That decision took me to Kentucky, Germany, Kosovo, Washington State, the Middle East, and so many more places. It was an honor to serve this country that I love. That decision so many years ago made me a better man and ultimately a better father. 3 of my 4 children are right here, so Hendrik, Lennox, and Emerson, thank you for coming. My oldest son, Pacey, currently lives in Seattle, Washington, so we couldn't make it. There are so many veterans who struggle daily. I ask that every one of you to reach out to a veteran today and check in with them. The unseen wounds are always the hardest to heal. Thank you again, and God bless America.
Calling Dave Jennings. Okay, as he's coming up, for those of you who don't know Dave, Dave is the Fair Board president. He's in a 6-year on the Fair Board. This is 4th year as president, Dave?
Yeah.
Feels like through his leadership, the Fair Board has undertaken a number of critical repairs and upgrades in the last couple of years. You guys, I'm sure, have noticed the improvements to the fairgrounds this year. We're so happy for the fair and thankful to Dave and his team for all the work they're doing. Before we get to the fair dedication, Dave, do you have any words?
Basically, I would like to make sure everybody looks around the fairgrounds and see if you can find some improvement. The major improvement you can see right from here, but there's a lot of other improvements around the fairgrounds that you can take a look at. See if you can pick them out. I've got to thank the Allegheny County legislators, anybody that was involved in it, the Fair Board, for obtaining this grant from Langworthy's office. Without this grant money, we wouldn't have been able to make these kind of improvements. We've got a lot of other improvements on the list for another year, and I feel that we're trying to move ahead. We've got to get the fair brought up to being one of the #1 fairs in New York State, and that's my outright goal. And again, I got to thank the legislators for helping us obtain that grant and get us moving in the right direction.
All right, so I was sitting at home after I left the fair yesterday afternoon and turned on the 6 o'clock news. I'm just going to let you know, Dave is available for autographs after the meeting today. I turn on my TV and who do I see on Channel 2 Buffalo News but Dave Jennings staring at me back in my living room. Actually, he did a great job. Like, personally, I thought the interviewer could have done a little better, but Dave did a great job making it clear. So I've got a recording of it. Dave, on behalf of the Allegheny County Legislature, we want to thank you and congratulate you on another great Allegheny County Fair. This is a certificate to you and the Allegheny County Agricultural Society with appreciation for all your hard work. Thanks, Dave, and if we could ask you to stay up just a little bit longer, appreciate it. Okay, this year the fair was dedicated, every year they do a fair dedication. This year it was dedicated to Tom Talbot and the Agricultural Museum Group. Tom, are you here? If you are, could you please come forward? The Ag Museum has grown over the years. Once a dorm, then it was shared with domestics. Then in 1993, domestics moved and the building became all museum area. In 2011, Tom became director of the Ag Museum and has served as the museum well for the past 14 years, of the 17 years as a director. With the help of the museum volunteers, they continue to educate the public about the history of agriculture. Tom is also our bench and ticket booth builder and helps maintain them. He's been quite the asset to the fair over the years and hopefully will continue. That said, we would like to dedicate, we being the Ag Society, the 2025 fair to Tom and his museum crew. Tom, on behalf of the Allegheny County Board of Legislators, we want to thank you for your work for the Allegheny County Fair and congratulate you on being recognized as a fair dedication recipient this year. Tom, at this time, I'd like to ask up, this is a bit of a surprise, Shirley Shirley, would you like to join us at the front, please? Shirley is with the Friendship Rotary. And anyone you'd like to join up as well?
Rotary International Foundation is a not-for-profit organization dedicated to advancing of world understanding, goodwill, and peace through humanitarian service. Its core mission is to transform donations into service projects that create lasting change globally. A Paul Harris Fellowship is awarded to a living individual who exemplifies community inspiration, who has brought leadership and service to our community. Recipients are Rotarian or community professionals in recognition of their outstanding contribution, exemplifying the highest ideal in Rotary by placing service above self. The recognition of the Paul Harris Fellow is an opportunity to show appreciation for a person, either a Rotarian or a non-Rotarian, who shares these values. It gives me great pleasure that the Friendship Rotary presents the Rotarian Tom Talbot with a Paul Harris +1. Assistant Governor Dirk Knapp from Belmont will present his pin with 1 sapphire.
Okay, this time I'd like to call back up to the stage, please, from Boy Scout Troop 736 in Angelica, Anthony Mara and Tim Hunt. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We want to thank you for being our flag bearers this afternoon. Tim began his scouting journey as a Cub Scout in 2017. He's been a member of the Boy Scouts since July of 22. He attends Genesee Valley Central School and will be entering 9th grade this fall. Tim is active in sports, playing soccer, baseball, and swimming on the varsity swim team. He currently holds the rank of First Class Scout and is working towards the Star. At Scout Haven Boy Scout Camp in Freedom, New York, Tim completed merit badges in communication, emergency preparedness, multi-sport, is that a new one? Multi-sport? Sustainability, and horsemanship. Thank you. Anthony joined Cub Scouts in 2019 and has been in Boy Scouts since July of 2022. He's also a student at Genesee Valley Central School and will be entering 9th grade. Anthony is a dedicated athlete who competes in both cross country and track, balancing his love of sports with his passion for scouting. He holds the rank of First Class Scout and is working towards Star Scout while attending Scout Haven Boy Scout Camp in Freedom, New York. He earned merit badges in communication, emergency preparedness, multi-sport, sustainability. I'm sensing a trend here. You guys like to hang out together? Okay. Sustainability and horsemanship. Congratulations and thank you for your service, Anthony. Gentlemen, on behalf of the Allegheny County Board of Legislators, we want to thank you for being exemplary youth and being such good ambassadors for Allegheny County when you go all the way up to Freedom, New York, which I think is in Wyoming County. Oh, anyone? Here. Back County? Okay. At any rate, thank you for all you do to make Allegheny County a better place. On behalf of the legislature, we have certificates for you, as well as American flag pins. Thank you. Notice it until just now, but we do have press here. The Angelica Booster News is here. I'm just interested that the only picture you've gotten enough to take so far was an Angelica Boy Scout shirt. He knows his audience. Okay, next on the list, we would like to take the opportunity to recognize 4-H member honoree Alex McFall. Alex, can you join us, please? So I was wandering the fair. So legislature has a booth. If anyone hasn't visited the legislative booth, it's the middle aisle of this building here, all the way on the other end. And I tend to sign up more for what I'm willing to actually sit in the booth. So what happens is I sign up and then I go on walkabout. And I was on walkabout this morning when I was supposed to be in the booth. And I ran into this young lady. And I started talking to her about 4-H and how I was really looking forward to recognizing the 4-H honoree, because I heard that she was like #1 in New York State in something or other and 4th nationally and this and that. And the girl, she says, well, who's that? And I said, I forget her name is Caitlin or something. I was confusing her with our Caitlin from last year who was the 4-H honoree. And she looked a little concerned. And I said, hey, maybe it's not Caitlin. Let me look at my phone. And I looked at my phone and I said, no, it's Alex. And she says, oh yeah, that's me. So now we got that confusion out of the way. It even got worse, because as I sat and talked to her about what I had read in her biography, which was so kindly provided by somebody, 90% of the information is incorrect. So as I go, you just correct me. Does that sound good? Yeah, she's fit. Alex is a dedicated 13-year member of Allegheny County 4-H and senior member of the 4-H Furry Friends Rabbit and Katie Club, correct? In addition to rabbits and cavies, Alex has shown a wide variety of animals through her 4-H career, including horses, poultry such as chickens, ducks, and pigeons, and more recently, dairy and pack goats. She's excelled in numerous crafts as well, STEM, horticulture, and writing projects, many of which were selected for exhibition at the New York State Fair. Her STEM projects and vegetables have earned several Best in Show awards. She's a 2024 graduate of Willingham High School. She, up until recently, has attended St. Bonaventure University, and she intends to transfer to Jamestown Community College. Previously is pursuing a degree in health and human services, now focused on human services. Okay, good. She continues to support Allegheny County 4-H as a mentor and leader, helping younger members begin their own journeys in rabbit and cavy showing. I'm going to poll the board here. Raise your hand if you know what a cavy is. Only the board. All right, what is it, Tim? It's a guinea pig. I struggle. I said, is it tabby? Is it tabby? And I call them guinea for a while. It's a guinea pig. She has excelled in showing guinea pigs, particularly the white-crested cavy. She currently ranks #1 youth in New York State in the white-crested cavy and #6 nationally. Alex would like to express her gratitude to her 4-H leaders, Michelle and Charlie Irway, and to Michelle's parents, Rick and Angie Freeman, for their unwavering support and guidance throughout her 4-H career. Ladies and gentlemen, please join the Allegheny County Board of Legislators in congratulating Alex for all her great work in the realm of agriculture.
I just want to say thank you to all of my 4-H leaders, especially Miss Charlie and Michelle. And I want to actually thank my mom. I'm going to cry now, but that's okay.
Folks, we're going to get a picture with Alex and the dignitaries, and then I was wondering if you guys would be willing to come up, pick her crew, come up and get a picture as well. All right.
I'm retired for it. I'm 24, I'm too old to have equipment. And I'm not built for leadership like that. I love the kids, but I'm not. That might be the last. Oh, it's not the last. Any cotton candy, sorry.
As always, we appreciate our state representatives and federal representatives for joining us here at the Allegheny County Fair. I was remiss. I meant to welcome and thank for joining us again today. Former Assemblyman Joe Giglio is here somewhere. Or did he? Because I didn't recognize him. Well, if anyone sees him, let him know that I recognized him later. Same with former Allegheny County Board Chair Kurt Crandall. I mentioned him, but I failed to recognize him. So, former Chairman, welcome. Senator George Borrello represents the 57th New York State Senate District, which encompasses Cattaraugus, Chautauqua, Genesee, Wyoming, and the western half of Allegheny County. He serves as ranking member of the Senate Agriculture and Banks Committees. He's one of the Senate's strongest advocates for rural New Yorkers and farmers, and we're thankful to have him representing us in Albany. Senator Borrello, the floor is yours, and welcome.
Thank you, Chairman Harris. It's good to be back here. You know, this is, first of all, it's a great honor to be here again. And it's really great to be anywhere besides Albany, so it's definitely good to be here. But again, once again, coming here, recognizing and celebrating agriculture, and also here at this county government event. You know, I spent 10 years in county government in Chautauqua County, so I understand the good work that you do, and the fact that you come here to really help highlight and emphasize the importance of agriculture here is just, I think, a tremendous work, and I'm glad that you guys take the time to do that. This is a pivotal time in New York State right now. I can tell you that Senator O'Mara and I are partners in the Assembly, like Senator Sempolinsky and others. We're fighting hard in Albany to ensure that the voices are heard from our rural areas. It's under attack. When you talk about agriculture in particular, here we are celebrating what is the 180th county fair. So for nearly 2 centuries, we recognize the importance and highlighted it here in Allegheny County. But yet, so many of my colleagues don't understand where their food comes from. Don't understand the importance of the breadbasket of New York State that this and so many other areas in upstate New York are. Don't understand that what they do to harm agriculture is essentially harming themselves. So we continue to push back, we continue to educate, and we'll continue to fight hard to stand up for the things that you all understand: common sense, public safety, and the importance of the values that we all share. So I'm proud to be here once again. God bless you all, and this is a great day to enjoy the fair. Thanks.
Senator Tom O'Mara represents the 58th New York State Senate District, which encompasses the counties of Chemung, Schuyler, Seneca, Steuben, Tioga, Yates, and now that's a lot of counties, but a lot of those are small counties, right? It's all about popularity. It's all about popularity. But I would say Senator Borrello probably gets more miles than Actually, I don't know. Joe goes to more spaghetti dinners than anyone I've ever met. At any rate, he represents a large district. He serves as ranking member of the New York State Senate Finance and Investigations and Government Operations Committees. Tom's known statewide as a strong, common-sense leader who works hard to ensure the residents of the Southern Tier and Finger Lakes are well represented in Albany. Please join me in welcoming Senator Tom O'Mara.
Thank you, Brooke. It's a pleasure to be here. I've only represented Allegheny for 3 years now, I think, but let me tell you, particularly this event here has become one of my favorite events of the calendar year to attend. And it's an honor to be here, to be recognized. Brooke, thank you for that. George may put a few more miles on from home to Albany because he lives further away, but I drive around my 7 counties quite a bit too. So, we're always on the road. We have big rural counties. I echo what George had to say about our rural values and the onslaught of those values from the leadership and the powers that be in Albany. And I can assure you that we stand strong and we fight hard every day for these values. One issue that I've been a leader on has been this energy policy or lack of thereof in New York State, forcing the electrification. It's a disastrous plan. It's falling apart right now. There really was no plan. It was a series of goals and dates with no plan on how to get there. And that's all coming to fruition over the it was passed in 2019, the first year that we didn't have a majority in the New York State Senate. And it's been disastrous policy after disastrous policy in Albany that we've been fighting against since that time. So it's an honor to represent you in Allegheny County and to share that responsibility with my good friend George Borrello and Joe Sempolinsky. It's just a great partnership we have. I started out in the State Assembly with Joe Giglio, who was here earlier, so he's a longtime friend of mine. I certainly miss him, but we have certainly filled his shoes very adequately with Joe Sempolinsky. It's an honor to call him a colleague and to work with him. Thank you all at the county level for the work you do day in and day out, the hard work of managing the tax dollars and the mandates from Albany, many times without the appropriate funding to carry them out. I come from county government as well. As George said, I was the county attorney in Chemung, so I dealt with these issues for a long time. And that was really one of the prime reasons that I got into the state legislature to begin with. So I still hold those values very important to me. So thank you all. God bless.
Senator Joe Sempolinsky is in his first term representing us at the 148th Assembly District, which includes the counties of Cattaraugus and Allegheny and a small portion of Steuben counties. He's our former member of the House of Representatives and a former Assembly Chief of Staff. Joe brings a wealth of government experience to Albany. He serves on a number of Assembly committees, including Education, Environmental Conservation, and the Committee on People with Disabilities. Joe, welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Well, I'm really honored here to be at the fair in Allegheny County. This event and the fair in general has become a very strong tradition for me, both professionally and personally. My wife, this is the fair that she went to growing up, and she gets very concerned. In fact, she was on the phone with me earlier today, making sure that we find a time to bring our daughters and her to the fair. So we'll have the whole Semblance crew here, I think, probably tomorrow. But professionally, this is I concur with Senator O'Mara. This is a real highlight of what we get to do going around our districts as legislators. To see the entire apparatus of county government here, it's about as American as it gets. It's transparency, it's accountability, it's people seeing and interacting with their representatives at all levels of government. And I'm really excited, this being my first time being here as your state assemblyman. I am so honored to be your voice in the People's House, in Albany, in the Assembly. And frankly, it's a place where your voice is desperately needed. We've got a lot of voices from other parts of the state that maybe have a little bit different, in my opinion, less effective way of looking at things. And I think if folks in Albany did things more like folks in Allegheny County, the state would be running a lot more efficiently. I'm excited with the team I joined too, especially my fellow members of the state legislative delegation. George and Tom are longtime colleagues and personal friends over the course of a long period of time. So to have them as mentors in Albany, working together to represent all of you, is just a fantastic thing. So I'm so honored to be your voice. I'm so honored to be here at the fair. And congratulations to everybody in county government for what you do, and thank you for what you do. And I look forward to working with you all going forward. Thank you very much.
Frank Puglisi serves as Governor Hochul's Western Southern Tier Regional Representative. A longtime Cattaraugus County resident and former town official, Frank has been a true friend and advocate for Allegheny County, having most recently worked closely with local officials in securing support and assistance in recovery from the flooding across the county, but most specifically in the Cuba Lake area. Please join me in welcoming Frank Puglisi.
I'm the shortest one here. I am honored to be here on behalf of Governor Hochul. This is one of the most unique experiences, having the legislative meeting at the fair. I go to a lot of county fairs. I cover Niagara, Erie, Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, and Allegheny County for the governor. This is a great experience to have a government meeting right here at the fair, and it's a great day to be at the Allegheny County Fair. One of the things I will tell you, the governor loves county fairs. It's shocking. I've been with her to the Erie County Fair, which was supposed to be a half-an-hour visit that turned into a 3-hour visit. This is a great county to be in. I'm always happy to be here, and it is a great day to be in Allegheny County with all of you. Thank you so much on behalf of Governor Hochul.
Lee James, in addition to the 10,000 other things she does for Allegheny County, serves as regional representative for Congressman Mick Langley. She continues to be my personal favorite representative coming out of the Congressman's office. Please join me in welcoming Lee James.
Thank you. It's my honor to be here today on behalf of Congressman Langworthy, and he sends his best regards and his apologies that he's not here personally today. However, he is in Washington and working on important legislation. I love when I get to come and visit the fair. I don't know any place better to be, to come out and meet friends, family, and just see what the 4-H is doing and what the Ag Society has accomplished in 1 year. So on behalf of the legislature, I want to say thank you for the outreach to the congressman and helping improved, and I'm sure that we'll see more coming in the future. I especially like the new pavement there, walking easily. So again, on behalf of Congressman Langworthy, thank you for each and everything that he's done on the legislature and the Fair Board specifically. Thank you. Okay, one more thing, and he's standing up. So I was tagged when I walked up on the stage that I was the last one to speak. So we would all like to join me in saying happy birthday to Sherman Harris. You don't want to hear me. Happy birthday.
Thank you for announcing it. I'm up here being like lost shucks, but the legislature will tell you that at like 6 a.m. this morning, I sent them all an email telling them it was my birthday. So I'm not really. Yeah, a little more. I will say this, I'm right behind Scott Bullen, but I am not 50 yet. I'm not saying you're 50 yet. Oh, he's on you. He's 50. This time I'd like to ask up to the front the Probation Director, Scott Grantier. Scott's requested privilege on the floor to discuss pretrial probation and parole supervision.
Thank you very much for the privilege of the floor today. First of all, I'd like to echo just a great appreciation for our service members in attendance today, who've both been recognized and those in the audience today, and also our partners in the public safety realm, Sheriff's Department, DA's office, Public Defender's office, mental health. So many people, probation is very widely misunderstood field at sometimes. It's been hard in my career over the last several years to describe what it is we do because we do so much. In this changing environment of public safety with bail reform and all the changes that have come about as far as on the legal side of things, more and more emphasis has been placed on community-based supervision for some of the most highest risks and needs in our community. I want to just thank and recognize our stellar staff. We've been through a lot of changes in the last 3 years. I visited here and spoke my first year 2 years ago, and it was a lot of introduction, and we were so new. A lot of changes within our department, and following the post-COVID, after the courts got back open and new staff and so much transition, I think in 3 years I could not be more proud of our staff and how they just dealt with so much change in a career field that's extremely challenging. We do so much. We've been often referred to as the Swiss Army knife of the system, or the hub of the criminal justice system, and I think that's very appropriate. But we could not do it without a team spirit. We could not do it without the support of our partners in law enforcement. We have just such a great working relationship with so many in this county, and it's just an honor to be part of a department that's so integrated into public safety and helping the communities. We strive to provide every service available and every intervention available for the best outcome possible for every individual that comes in our door. That's a pretty high standard, but I think we're meeting the mark pretty well. I'll be short today. I'm going to cut this down a little bit, but as a new director in 2022, I stood and I think the first day in front of the staff, I referred to myself as kind of the drummer. And I think if some of the board of legislators might recollect that statement maybe in my interview before my appointment, and maybe I got some strange looks, but I think what happens is as a new director, I knew the talent we have on board, I knew the talent we have in our partner organizations. Getting the band to kind of play together as the drummer And for that matter, there's a lot of jokes about drummers. I think we only are second to lawyers as far as jokes starting. But there's a lot to pick on with me. But what I mean by that is the drummer kind of push the song. You can set the tempo, set the volume, pull the volume back. But in the end, mostly it's about letting people step out in front and shine in their roles. We have many that are doing that within our department. I see so many things where people are taking above and beyond in their job, whether it be the Stop DUI program and the mock crashes we present for the community in the school districts, whether it be the crisis intervention team that we've assembled, and a key part of that for the county, not just for law enforcement, but for also emergency responders. I'm very proud of the work we've done above and beyond the standard probation work. And I just want to say to my staff, thank you. And I'll end with that. And thank you very much again for the privilege of the floor today. And have a great week at the fair.
Scott, on behalf of the Allegheny County Board of Legislators, we want to thank you and all your staff for all the great work you do for the betterment of Allegheny County. And because community corrections professionals truly are a force for positive change in Allegheny County, I, W. Brooke Harris, Chairman of the Allegheny County Board of Legislators, do hereby proclaim July 20 through 26, 2025 as pretrial probation and parole supervision week, and encourage all citizens to honor these community corrections professionals and to recognize their achievements. Thank you. Anything on our desk today?
Yes, on your desk is a copy of the August calendar. Are there going to be any changes? No changes? We do have our regularly scheduled committee of the whole at 10 a.m. on Wednesday the 20th. We received correspondence from the Allegheny County Office for the Aging announcing its senior picnic on Tuesday, August 5th. We also received correspondence inviting legislators to hand out trophies at the 34th Annual Kids Fishing Contest in Andover Pond on August 16th. And if you could please let me know if you'll be attending that. Chairman Harris just announced that he's declared July 20th to the 26th is pretrial probation and parole supervision week. In addition, he has a proclamation declaring August 4th is United States Coast Guard Day in recognition of the Coast Guard's 235th birthday.
Resolutions?
Resolution intro number 29925. Resolution recognizing and thanking Rotary Club of Friendship New York Incorporated for its extraordinary contributions to the betterment of Allegheny County. This resolution is being offered by all legislators.
Is there a motion? Thank you, Mr. Rickey, seconded by Legislator Hanship. Before we get to the discussion, if I could ask members of the Friendship Rotary Club to join me at the front, please. Welcome. The first Rotary Club was formed 120 years ago on February 23rd, 1905 by Paul P. Harris. It is one of the largest service organizations in the world. The Rotary Club of Friendship in New York was founded on September 23rd, 1955, and embodies the Rotary motto of service above self. The Rotary Club of Friendship has implemented and supported local initiatives, including providing snacks and beverages for travelers at Friendship I-86 rest stop, and using donations from those events to help finance sending children with disabilities to summer camp, community Christmas sparkle, care of Island Park picnic tables and pavilion, and scholarships for 2 Friendship graduating seniors each year. Is there any further discussion? To you as members of the Friendship Rotary, I want to thank you on behalf of the Allegheny County legislators for all the hard work you do for not just those in Friendship, for everybody in Allegheny County. And with that said, we have to call the question. All those in favor of supporting this resolution say aye. Aye. Anyone opposed? The resolution is passed. Congratulations and thank you for all you do. Further resolutions?
Resolution interim number 325. Resolution recognizing and thanking the Belmont Rotary Club for its extraordinary contributions to the betterment of Allegheny County. This resolution is being offered by all legislators.
Is there a motion to approve? Motion made by Legislator Hanchett, seconded by Legislator Ricky. For discussion, if I could ask the members of the Belmont Rotary Club to join us, please. As they come up, there's a lot of repetition in these 2 resolutions, so I'm wondering if anyone recalls from 90 seconds ago when I said how old the Rotary Club of America. Wait, you're looking at it. That doesn't. All those things I said about the Friendship Rotary Club are true also with the Belmont Rotary Club. The Belmont Rotary Club has implemented, sponsored, or supported local initiatives, including the GVCS Interact Club, Belmont Rotary Basketball Tip-Off Tournament, Annual 200 Club, the Rotary Foundation Dinner, Genesee Valley Rotary Camp for Children with Disabilities, Community Flower Pots, Finance Senior Citizens Meals each month, Belmont Fire Department Gun Raffle with a lottery board, Christmas trees in Rotary Park, and decorations in the Village of Belmont, Wreaths Across America, provided food for Wellspring Ministries, holiday dinners, Allegheny County National Honor Society Scholarship Fund, Amity Days, scholarships to GV seniors, and Corning Rotary Scripps National Spelling Bee Regional Competition. So, as you all know, the Rotaries are cornerstones of our communities, and just reading down that list, which I'm sure is not an entire list of all the good work that Belmont Rotary does for its community, it just demonstrates how important the Rotaries are to their respective communities and Allegheny County as a whole. And I would like to thank you gentlemen for all the work you do on that behalf, and on behalf of the Allegheny County legislators, I want to share the same sentiment. So, is there any other discussion? If not, we'll call the question. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, and the resolution is approved. Thank you and congratulations. motion to bring resolutions with intro numbers 301 of 24 through 302 of 25. 25 and 25. Thank you, Mr. Rumpel, second by legislator Patton. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? And that's approved.
Resolution intro number 30125. Creation of one full-time position of Deputy Director of Emergency Management within the Office of Emergency Management. Resolution intro number 30225. Creation of one temporary full-time position of Deputy Sergeant within the Sergeant Office. Within the Sheriff's Office. These resolutions are being offered by the Public Safety and Ways and Means Committees and has both committees' approval.
Motion made by legislator Havey, seconded by legislator Demmett. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Curran. Mr. Demmett.
Yes.
Mr. Fanton.
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett.
Yes.
Mr. Harris.
Yes.
Mr. Havey.
Yes.
Mr. Ricky.
Yes.
Mrs. Ricketts Swales.
Yes.
Mrs. Root.
Yes.
Mr. Rumpel.
Yes.
Mr. Stockton.
Yes.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
Mr. Bissett.
Yes.
And Mrs. Burdick. 14 ayes, 1 absent.
Those resolutions are approved.
Resolution intro number 30325. Approval of grant application to the New York State Household Hazardous Waste Assistance Program for the Department of Public Works. This resolution is being offered by the Public Works and Ways and Means Committees and has both committees' approval.
Legislator Patton makes the motion, seconded by legislator Demmett. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Furman. Yes. Mr. Demmett.
Yes.
Mr. Finn.
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett.
Yes.
Mr. Harris.
Yes.
Mr. Havey.
Yes.
Mr. Ricky.
Yes.
Mrs. Ricketts Swales.
Yes.
Mrs. Root.
Yes.
Mr. Rumpel.
Yes.
Mr. Stockton.
Yes.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
Mr. Bissett.
Yes.
And Mrs. Burdick. 14 ayes, 1 absent.
That resolution is approved.
Resolution intro number 30425. Authorizing the conveyance of County of Allegheny's interest by quitclaim deed to Gladys J. Snyder of approximately .6 acres of a right-of-way along State Routes 19 and 305 in the town of Belfast. Authorizing the chairman of the board to execute said quitclaim deed and any and all necessary documents. This resolution is being offered by the Public Works Committee and has committee approval.
Mr. Patton makes the motion, seconded by legislator Demmett. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Curran. Mr. Demmett.
Yes.
Mr. Fanton.
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett.
Yes.
Mr. Harris. Mr. Havey.
Yes.
Mr. Ricky.
Yes.
Mrs. Ricketts Swales.
Yes.
Mrs. Root.
Yes.
Mr. Rumpel.
Yes.
Mr. Stockton.
Yes.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
Mr. Bissett.
Yes.
Mrs. Burdick. 14 ayes, 1 absent.
That resolution is approved. Would anyone care to make a motion to block resolutions with intro numbers 305 of 25 through 306 of 25 together? Thank you, Mr. Ricky, seconded by legislator Curran. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried.
Resolution intro number 30525. Approval of amendment number 2 to the agreement between the County of Allegheny and Hunt Engineers, Architects, Land Surveyors, and Landscape Architect DPC for professional engineering services for obtaining and complying with a SPDES permit for stormwater discharges associated with construction activity at the Department of Public Works Complex project in the town of Friendship, authorizing the chairman of the board to execute said agreement. Resolution intro number 30625. Approval of agreement between the County of Allegheny and LexisNexis, a division of RELX Incorporated, for LexNexus Protege Legal Assistance Technology for the Office of the Conflict Defender, authorizing the chairman of the board to execute said agreement.
Yeah, here to make a motion to approve. Thank you, Mr. Fenton, seconded by legislator Bissett. Discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Curran?
Yes.
Mr. Demick?
Yes.
Mr. Clancy?
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Havey?
Yes.
Mr. Ricky?
Yes.
Mrs. Ricky Swales?
Yes.
Mrs. Root?
Yes.
Mr. Rumpel?
Yes.
Mr. Stockton?
Yes.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Gazette?
Yes.
And Mrs. Burdick. 14 ayes, 1 absent.
Those resolutions are approved.
Resolution intro number 30725. Approval of grant application to New York State Empire State Development for Pro Housing Supply Fund. This resolution is being offered by the Ways and Means Committee and has committee approval. It was not pre-filed and it will require a 2/3 vote to consider from the floor.
On the 2/3, the motion is made by legislator Root and seconded by legislator Rumpel. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, and that's carried. And the resolution, the motion is made by legislator Stockton, seconded by legislator Fenton. Discussion? For discussion's sake, I'm glad you folks are here today. I'll start with you, Frank. This is a big one for us. Pay attention. Anything you can do to grease the wheels on this one, we would appreciate it. In general, for those of you who don't know, this grant would go a long way towards the county's objectives at what is formerly known as the Crossroads Project, currently known as the Gateway Project. And this funding will go towards infrastructure, water and sewer improvements at that location. I do want to thank the senators and the assemblymen for continuing to support this type of funding. Frankly, on principle, I'm not in love with competitive grant funding. It's hard on small counties like ours, and you guys know that. But any funding is good funding, and we appreciate your continued support of types of projects like this. Lee, as you know, the congressman has done a great job supporting Allegheny County with fairgrounds a few years ago, and now it appears as though he's continuing to show that support with some funding asked at the congressional level for the water tower project in Crossroads. For that, we appreciate it, and we know it's not at the finish line yet, but we know that he'll have our back in that regard, and we're thankful for that. Any further discussion? If not, roll call, please.
Mr. Curran?
Yes.
Mr. Demick?
Yes.
Mr. Fenton?
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Havey?
Yes.
Mr. Ricky? Mrs. Rickett Swales?
Yes.
Mrs. Root?
Yes.
Mr. Rumpel?
Yes.
Mr. Stockton?
Yes.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Gazette?
Yes.
Mrs. Burdick? 14 ayes, 1 absent.
That resolution is approved. Before we get a motion on the reading of the audit, for those of you who aren't familiar with the process, what you're about to hear, don't think about it as us spending your money. Think of it as us investing in Allegheny County. How do you prefer the reading of the audit today?
What the reading by totals, please?
So moved by legislator Stockton, seconded by legislator Fenton. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anybody sensitive? That's carried. Anybody sensitive, plug your ears.
General government support, $233,911.65. Education, $18,649.52. Public safety, $112,580.12. Health, $70,424.41. Bus transportation, $98,691.24. Economic assistance and opportunity, $356,326.51. Culture and recreation, $22,253.90. Home and community services, $39,397.61. Employee benefits, $6,731.99. Our general fund total $958,966.95. Payroll and taxes total $47,765.01. Capital fund total $63,379.13. And our other funds total $1,363,589.75 for a grand total of $2,433,700.84.
Is there a motion to approve the audit? Motion made by legislator Root and seconded by legislator Havey. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Curran? Mr. Demick?
Yes.
Mr. Fanton?
Yes.
Mrs. Hanchett? Mr. Harris? Mr. Havey? Mr. Ricky? Mrs. Ricketts Swales? Mrs. Root? Mr. Rumsfeld?
Yes.
Mr. Stockton? Mr. Barnes? Mr. Razak? And Mrs. Burdick. 14 ayes, 1 absent.
The audit is approved. Is there anything to go to the order tonight? Would anyone care to make a motion to adjourn? Motion made by legislator Ricketts Swales, seconded by legislator Ricky. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, and we're adjourned.